And we're now live.
Yay! A little bit late, but you know, it happens sometimes.
Oh my god. Just spotted the time.
Yeah, look, you had some Factorio to save.
That's true, I did, yeah.
I wasn't paying attention to the time either. I'm like, oh, I can see why everyone loves Factorio and is horny for it. Yeah. Much the same feeling I had in class today when I'm like, oh, this is programming. I can see why everyone has the knee-high programmer socks. It makes sense now.
I think at some point during the programming talk, I was like, this is content. I don't suppose you remember which bit I was at.
I was just saying how you had some big thoughts about precisely how they were teaching it. And
oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So, the topic of teaching Java at university, which, much to my dismay, still actually happens. But you know what? We should do the intro before I keep ranting.
Oh, yes. Yes,
so they know who is doing the ranting.
I'm Jess.
And I'm Sam.
And Sam's about to rant about programming and learning how to program.
Which is slightly less gendery than the genderati normally are, but that is what we are.
Oh,
we are the genderati.
I've already had thoughts about that. Day one. Anyway, go for it.
Which probably explains why you looked up my video, didn't you?
Yep. It came up already.
But, yeah, so the thing about the teaching languages is fundamentally Java is a shitty one to teach them, because there is not a single language that is less educational than Java. It is... It is so...
Unforgiving.
No, it is forgiving.
Really?
It is... Yeah, it is...
Too forgiving.
No, it's not too forgiving, because if you fuck up, you fuck up. But what it is... I hate the is. That's one of those things in English that really sucks. So the thing with Java is that as AI becomes normal in the programming profession, which it kind of has rapidly as the lol autocomplete on steroids, powered by all the open source software we're all okay giving away for free. Yay, socialism. Because, yeah, that didn't come up in my talk, which was really cool. I did love when nobody realized that I'm like, no, hey, AI is a socialist thing. You're pouring all of humanity's work into one big pile and letting everyone have access to it. Gatekeepers are a problem, but fundamentally the concept is communal. Brackets. Yeah. Kind of communist. Brackets. Sort of socialist in principle. What, Stella?
Yeah.
But yes, so...
I'm sure...
Oh no,
I think
surgery!
I've seen a video about this floor being made. Sorry to hear that, honey.
At least, hopefully it's one of the easier surgeries, because, like, I know some of the surgeries are much more straightforward. They're like, we can't let that sit there. We got to, like, reposition it before we let it heal. Like, those ones tend to be pretty straightforward. Whereas, like, if it's more crazy, like, we got to fuse some bone or put screws in permanently, that's a bit more extreme.
17 screws and some Wolverine talons. Well, they're not. What are they? They're blades, but you know.
It depends on which version of the comic.
Oh god.
But yeah, no. So.
Oh god, I've created a nerd issue.
Not really. I'm not getting into that. I'm in the middle of the thing. So it is one of the easy ones, Stella. That's good. Yeah. So the teaching languages need to actually teach you something about programming, and Java is not special. It is incredibly generic. And between the AI that will just eat it for breakfast because Java is very wordy, very verbose, which means there's more words to train on. So that means it's kind of like it's better at learning it. And yeah, so basically it's an easy one for the AI, right? I'd say it's right up there with Python and JavaScript in terms of how good is the AI at filling in the gap.
Yeah.
But between that and the fact that it has zero unique redeeming qualities, other than, I don't know, running fucking everywhere. But the thing is, the running everywhere isn't really a neat trick. It's just a quirk of the fact that they jammed it down everyone's throat for so long that it kind of got rammed into everywhere. Like, every bank card with chip and pin runs Java.
That. Yep, I didn't know that, and now I understand why that was a thing. Yes, on the bajillions and billions and billions of devices, and I'm like...
Oh, yeah, whenever you saw the installer, it's like, on 3 billion devices, it's just like... No, it isn't. It was not.
But the chips in your fucking... Your bank card. Okay, fair.
There was even a CPU that ran Java microcode during the late 90s. Yep.
I don't even understand half of those words yet.
Look,
I'm like,
yeah, it's
I'm
not
like,
it has no like it's just it's like the English language. It's not particularly
Right.
special, except in all of its weird quirks and bad things. But
yeah.
if I am teaching anything, if I am suggesting things for someone to self-teach, I have a standard 3. I always recommend these 3. And if they only want to learn the minimum, I recommend this being the minimum. Rust will teach you low level. It will go down to the bare metal. You don't have an operating system. You are in charge of everything, but it also has modern safety guarantees and tooling that doesn't suck. Python, because there is more of it than everything else, and as the adage goes, it is the second best language for everything. You show it a new use case, yeah, someone's already found a way to make it good. It is the second best at everything. Right down to using it in the web browser instead of JavaScript.
Yeah, you can just use it on it. It's the modern equivalent of does it play Doom, and then making Doom work on everything.
Not quite, but close enough. And the final
I'm
one...
thinking, like, would you play Doom on a toaster? It's not efficient for you as the player, but you could, I suppose, if it's an LCD screen.
Like, I've even got
Doom.
things that don't have an operating system that run Python. Like, yeah, it's got jammed into everywhere. But
yeah,
the other one is a little bit more fiddly to explain, but it is a language from the Erlang family. Either architecturally... Erlang is an old language. It is a weird old language that's kind of hard to learn. But
right.
The Erlang virtual machine and all of the other languages that run on it are fundamentally different to every other language in that they are highly concurrent, massively parallel, work well across multiple computers simultaneously, and are cooperatively preemptive. Sorry, non-cooperatively preemptive, which means that you can have a loop that runs forever, and it doesn't block the rest of your program running. Which is extremely different to almost every other bit of programming you'll ever touch. The infinite loop won't fuck up your program if your program is structured the correct way in any of these languages. And there's reasons for that, because this is how they built, like, you know, network switches for telephones that ran for like 8 years with no downtime, despite replacing every part of the computer. It was built for really extreme shit. It's good. Plus, it also works really well with Rust, which means that there's a nice little coupling angle here in terms of these languages have synergies in terms of getting the best benefits out of learning these things.
Right, yeah.
Java is a shitty thing to teach people, and it disgusts me to know that some universities are still doing that. You touched a bone there, and it's a bone that still exists because literally 2 years in a row, they've done an end-of-year panel thing at the local Python meetup group. I was in the one 2 years ago, not in the one this year, but in the one 2 years ago, Russell's kid was there. I'm not going to explain who Russell is. Context, go look him up. If you search for Python and Russell and Django, you'll find him. His kid was literally at uni and called out as an example in terms of like education and teaching. And it's just like, yeah, they're still teaching us like Java. And I'm like, why? Why? Because it was shit choice when I was there 20 years ago. And it's still a shit choice now.
Oh, God. But, yeah, so hang on. So
close
Rust,
to the bone, Stella.
Python, and what?
Just the expression close to the bone,
Well,
as in
you said
like
there was three. You said three.
Yes,
hang on,
Python, Rust,
I might be,
and yeah, I didn't name the third. Sorry.
No, you didn't.
Erlang is the primary language. However, Erlang is the progenitor of several other languages, most notably Elixir, which is very friendly and easy to learn. But also there's a new one I've been following called Gleam, which is quite nice. It's not as, like, I wish I could find a version of, like, I really want, like, Python on it, but no one's done that, and I can't be fucked doing it myself because I have other shit to do. But they are very friendly languages. They are much easier to use. Erlang has actually got a really sick web framework, and they came up with some really sick features that were so good everyone else copied them.
We found Sam's special interest. If Sam's
it wasn't hard to find. I literally
this is the special
present
interest.
at national conferences.
I know.
I'm waiting to hear if I'm flying to America to present a conference talk about this. Like, come on.
And I'm studying this too, but I'm like, yeah, okay. Too much detail. Food shop.
Also, what the fuck was with this guy's house?
You play it again. There was a lot. I didn't realize it was so long.
Oh, I know, right?
It's like I will even stop watching stop food shopping so I can watch the whole video in order instead of like glancing at it a few times, realizing it was so fucking long.
It is long, and it is bizarre.
It's not for visitors. Like
it's just like this is like someone basically decided, lol, I'm gonna just I don't know,
everyone, including myself. Yeah.
Like this is like I made one of those like portable freaking carnival fun houses that show up for the royal show, and just made my whole house that. But now I have to live here.
Yeah.
Like you don't.
He doesn't seem mad about it though.
No, because he probably has a second house. Like you don't build a house like this unless you have a real house. Like this is clearly not the house he lives in. Jess, have you noticed there's not a single room that's functional?
Know.
Like, hang on a minute. Was that his kitchen? Was that his kitchen?
Okay, quickly.
That was his kitchen.
No, that was a kitchenette. That wasn't even a kitchen.
Yeah, but look at how big this house is, and that all it has is a kitchenette. This isn't a real house.
No, you're right. Okay, you can't live there unless you want to starve.
This way. Come on.
Like, look, there it is. It's a kitchen sink.
Unless it might be a.
Why would you put a bathroom in the middle of a hallway like that with a mirror?
It's called a powder room, dickhead.
In the middle of a hallway, next to a.
Have you ever been in a rich person's house before?
I have actually.
I had one of those.
One of my hobbies used to be going to like. Back when I used to have a really snappy suit that I fit into. God, I really need to lose some weight. Was literally just for the hell of it having a few drinks and then just going to home opens at places that were like above 5 million. It's the same reason I basically spent an entire day trying to sit in a Bentley. I got to sit in a Bentley.
Excellent. I imagine they were...
It was extremely difficult.
Yeah, because they thought you were going to rob them. Like
no, and it was at the Perth Auto Show before they stopped having the auto show here.
Oh, like, okay.
I went with a bunch of friends.
Yeah, then,
and I could not get into the Bentley while they were around. I got into a Lexus.
If you went to the dealership, they would just...
Oh, yeah, that's...
They would filter you out.
That's not a challenge.
Because they'll be like... Well, I don't think I could do it. I'm sorry, the purple hair and queerness gives the way I'm poor. In broadcasts, I didn't want money. I wanted the soul.
Poor is an attitude.
True. I can walk in somewhere like that I own the place there, but the clothes are still going to give it away.
Quickly.
No, you got to doll up. And just wear it like anyone that questions it must be too poor to understand how fashionable this is.
They're a peasant.
It's seriously like half of looking rich is literally the emperor has no clothes vibe. Like it doesn't matter what you're wearing. You're wearing it because it's good.
How you wear it.
You know it, and if they don't understand, they're the idiot.
That's good. Yeah, that's fair. Like you could go, oh yes, car shopping. I'm dressing up as like a classy but very pretty and colourful Melbourne Cup sort of outfit there. Complete.
No, that's
with,
a little extreme. You know, you've got to like.
No, but that's the thing. But you see, that level of weirdness would be me
weird,
going.
Yes, but you've got to do it without it being ostentatious. If you're going shopping for a car, ostentatious kind of gives the wrong vibe. Like you can just be weird as you want, but it can't be too ostentatious.
That tells them that I'm weird enough that you should let me sit in your car. I won't steal it because I could buy.
I get away with being this weird in society because I'm rich. That's what you got to project.
True. Nah, I'd want to like rock up a Lady Gaga being an idiot.
Look, they're not going to let you sit in the Bentley with a meat dress.
No, obviously not the meat dress. That was just one time. Okay.
Yeah, that's about as many.
Really weird fucking house, and I'm like, look, I think my kids would love it, and I would want to sit in the kitchenette while they played in here and didn't die. And then when it was time to go to the real home again, be like, all right, children, go back to the real home again. I can't be fucked being here anymore. It's a lot. I wouldn't live there ever.
You recognize him?
Bar 20 security.
Think back.
Uh,
I have it ready if you need a refresher.
I'm gonna need the refresher, I think.
Ah, yes. Okay. Well. Jess.
Oh shit! Yes.
I wish you
And I love how people were complaining that that's not the right kind of chair, and I'm like, I'm sorry. Now, rewatching it, I'm like, that's the right kind of chair.
I love
Also,
how they
yes,
taunt.
think fast.
They're like, you fucking. Yeah, but like security's like, no, we're not even gonna, like your friend that you threw a chair at. We're not even gonna call like an ambulance for him because you're both dickheads and deserve this.
And then he's
There you go.
like, there you go.
You can leave now. No. Yeah, you have a concussion. You should go to walk to the emergency ward, but like do it yourself.
Like you can see,
and we
look,
like-
just watch this guy's face. You can see that he's trying to hold back a grin. Look at him. He's like, yeah, I just saw something great.
Like, look. You're like, look. We won't call the cops on you, but simultaneously we aren't calling an ambulance because if we call an ambulance, we're definitely telling the cops what you did. So,
Yo,
enjoy
they
your
set it up
walk.
as a bouncer.
Where the, like, that's out.
On King Street.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought, right. They're promoting the chair to bouncer. Right.
Yes.
I thought we were talking about this is like a court case and you know,
No.
they're saving the seat for the,
This is
the
this is
bouncers.
someone
No,
who works
right.
at the club had a really
Right.
good sense of humor.
Yeah, they did. This is fucking
It's great.
well played.
I know.
Sound tunnel system.
Also,
This is a recap.
Everyone says that like
I
the urge to
started
dig
by
is
cutting
manly.
an opening in the basement
I'm like,
wall
you know what?
and
Every now and
mining
then-
downward into the unknown.
you
Initially
just-
planned to build
you find
a
something that
small storm
defies
shelter.
expectations.
But it turns out mining is fun. And the solid
No,
rock
I'm
made
here for it.
excavation
And
safer
in
than
the-
expected. I fabricated
in the
an
vein of the
elevated
whole,
hopper
like,
to lift it to
The
surface.
manly urge to
Who's
dress like a
undergone
girl.
so far?
This is like, you know, the feminine urge to dig yourself out a large enough bunker that you get like
I mean,
street
dump.
complaints for the amount of
As
earthworks
my
going on,
prep
not the noise.
I had to consider utilities and support. I
When
was
you
a
when your
mildly
when your
large,
fun little basement
like,
dig out
flat,
has now required you to
supported
install a ventilation
with
system.
gas of concrete. Some mixed by hand, some pumped by truck. Install the pump system, communications,
Why if you're making such a big system, why make the opening so small?
and electrical fit to
'Cause?
run a mine.
Because you are in fact making a bunker, even if you pretend like it's not. It's kind of still a bunker. Smaller
like,
entrance means more
This,
protective.
this
Yeah, I
began
get
as a
you.
like I just love that one of the early steps was digging in a
I'm still
spoilage lift,
searching for another layer. Some
and
of
she
that
started
like a
keeping stones.
blasting
Spoilage
that
lift?
would
What the fuck
break
is
it up
spoilage
to
lift?
protect and expand
This
the
thing,
zone.
Shithole?
you've seen it twice.
But it's
So it's like a dumbwaiter that literally carries a bunch of stone up, and then when it hits the top, it tips.
Yeah, okay, so she installed that pretty early in the piece.
Mm-hmm.
Like she knew she was digging deep.
I'm
And
still
she
searching
started
for
keeping
another layer.
unique layers of stone from under her house.
Some of the rock needed blasting,
And she
but I
started
decided
doing,
to
like,
break it up to
non-explosive
protect
dry
and expand
blasting.
the route, which was suggested by a follower. In
With,
fact,
like,
the community has
the
provided
mining equivalent of
valuable
expanding foam.
input that helps me improve
Yep.
all of my work. The first section of tunnel was completed in the summer of 23 with a block wall and poured concrete ceiling.
This honestly
I
feels
set
to
up
me
a
like,
steel
because I don't know
form
exactly when she
where
started.
each
This feels to
section
me
stretched
like
30 feet
the most
down
extreme.
lifetime's
Like,
work.
no, like this reminds me of how my COVID project, of, like I have more time because I'm not traveling to work, was fuck it, I can make a space telescope. She was like, fuck it, I can dig a basement out under my own house.
Yeah, I saw my sister build a Minecraft server, which was like an entire castle city Like, the
This
castle
would be a
and
terrible idea
surrounding,
in Perth
like,
because our ground
Yeah.
is not made for this anywhere except the hills. And even then, not all of the hills.
we use flat sandy blocks.
No, we are a limestone scarp. There is very little available granite. She has got hard rock pretty close to surface.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
That's why limestone is so cheap here.
because we can make lots of it.
Yeah, it's like there's heaps of it here.
Dig it up.
I plan to finish off what I have so far.
Look, a lot of us is a swamp. There's plenty of swamp. Shush.
It's now been
Yeah, this is not. This is definitely not.
Now, Jess, I'm gonna open this one, and I'm just gonna ask you to listen carefully for the voice.
Kink of
Because-
games.
I got
Okay.
I got one shot in the opening of this one, and I'm like, wait, is that what?
And on your left, you'll see Seto Kaiba's House of the Dragon. Kaiba Corp employees are unable to
Seto
comment on
Kaiba?
the ongoing lawsuit with George R.R. Martin.
Everybody give it up for your...
Do you need it again?
No, it's Yu-Gi-Oh. Seto
No, no,
Kaiba's the
voice.
Oh, do it again.
And on your left, you'll see Seto Kaiba's House of the Dragon. Kaiba Corp employees are unable to comment on the ongoing
Oh
lawsuit
shit,
with George.
that's Brienne of Tarth, aka fucking kick-ass principal from Wednesday. Why can't I think of her name?
I think you're missing a closer to home one, Jess.
What?
Friend of the
Are
pod.
you sure? Ah, there you go. There you go. Abby, if you ever hear that, that's all compliment, babe. Definitely simping hard. I'm like, you sound like fucking Brienne of Tarth from.
That's
Big
why
Game
I'm
of
like,
Thrones.
girl, where are you
Yeah,
going with
yeah.
that?
Look, hang on. Give me 2 secs in IMDb.
Because I
I'm
know
like-
she's got some fun credits, but I didn't think she had a Game of Thrones credit.
No. Okay. No. No, I think she did actually in the end. In
Really?
House of the Dragon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look,
I'm like,
again,
No. I No, I was.
she's
confusing
cool, but I'm
her.
not simping, so I don't have it all memorized.
I definitely. No. I was thinking of Gwendolyn Christie. There you go. There you go.
Ah,
You sound
yes.
like Gwendolyn Christie to me. I'm like, and also, look, when I realized I was trans, I was like, oh fuck, there aren't very many tall women. I'm going to be very weird and strange. Gwendolyn Christie, tall queen, Brienne of Tarth, and also made to look haggard and knightish in the Game of Thrones, but gorgeous in real life. And I'm like, 6'3" baby and wearing heels. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be fine. Watch out, everybody. But no, like, so she was like, well, yeah. So she was one of the first people. Who was, oh, it's okay. I could be trans before I've actually spoken to about anyone or processed anything. So yeah,
Speaking
there
of
you
processing
go.
anything.
There you go. Abby, you sound like Gwendolyn Christie, who I also simp over. Oh, there's a common thing. Hey, Polly, they said, everyone will find your type, they said.
Main switch on.
I'm sorry, is this,
Not CGI.
Mode change. Vehicle mode.
there we go. I thought, I was like, did I see that certain word written on the back of it? They're basically a Tachikoma.
The Gundam statue may no longer move, but Japan now must have a mech. And this time, the company's gonna sell them.
And that's based off that's basically like based off a Tachikoma, yes?
No, that's just engineering. Like, it's inspired a bit, but like I've been following the
It looks
company
like a
for a
fucking
while.
Tachi. It's the same color and
Yes,
everything.
you are thinking of the Tachikoma because it has the 6 legs with the wheels on the end of the feet. Yes.
It's just
But-
a more realistic, real world looking version of it. I'm like,
And I think
they've
I
made
know
a
who you're
real
talking
one.
about, Stella. but I'm not 100% sure because, like, I feel like more than like the trans quotient in our audience here is extremely high. So
Yes,
I don't know if I definitely.
Yes, I know them personally.
Oh, good.
I'm like, yes, I know those. They are lovely folk.
All of them are. Speaking of lovely folk.
Okay. I mean, I don't look. It reminds me. Post on spicy Facebook and be like, yes, we're doing spicy things.
So Jess,
But,
speaking of spicy things,
But yeah,
I saw this
do
post
know
and I
some,
felt like
yeah?
highlighting it. It turns out,
Oh, hello. Hang on.
yes, you are. Oh god, my Polish is disgusting. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name. So the gold medalist, eventually had a gender test based on genetics, and basically it was like, oh yeah, no, you know, you've got a Y chromosome. But also, you know, she got banned.
Blur. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but also, you know, she had kids.
Testosterone. Yeah.
Her own kids. Out of her own uterus.
Wow. She managed to do the Y chromosome and intersex enough to have kids.
I'm just like, anyone who wants to claim that the whole, like, the Y chromosome somehow proves anything, it's just like, fuck off. She had kids and had a Y chromosome. Go back to your corner.
I think I'm like, look, I do wonder sometimes, geez, should I have like my chromosomal test as well to find out if I have intersex variations? Because I'm like, there's a pretty good chance I'm already trans. There's a pretty good chance. And that might help, help myself in HRT journey. But XY chromosome had womb and made babies. I'm like, holy fuck. That means that the likelihood of intersex condition actually far higher than I thought, considering I have also conceived my own children, but from the other side of the genital ownership scale.
Yes. You're sliding away from the point.
Damn.
Speaking of sliding away from the point.
I get you. I'm just like, holy shit, that's amazing. I want to know more about that. Like, duh. This is like you going on a rant at Python. Fine. It's mine. The lowest of bows. I could not bow any lower than sliding face first at you.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to let that play one more time because I just love how aggressively he does it.
That is forehead and hairline to the ground of apology.
Amazing.
That is. Stella. I get you.
One of the reasons that I like doing this sort of stuff is that it's an opportunity to have other interesting people hang around us. Like, I don't necessarily think I'm the most interesting person around. I just think I'm apparently more interesting than some people based on some of the people I've met. Some people are kind of boring.
Well,
everyone's met someone like that.
I was talking to Tonberry today about the programming class and how I've been in insurance. Like, I have no background in programming other than I know how to use a computer really well, and it's a hobby of mine to game and build PC, etc. So passing interest. People who are my age and younger than my age and older, all across the spectrum, and they're like, they're not keeping up
master
with
race
the document. I was like, I don't know, like I got a compliment from one of the ladies there, and about being something clever or gifted or whatever it was, about whole some people, it was a Simon Sinek thing, are you born with talent or can you acquire it, etc, growth mindset. And it was like, well, some people get both, and I'm like, well, I think that's probably theoretically
really
possible, yeah. And then she's like looked at me at that sort of comment as if saying she believed that of me, and I'm like, no, I'm just normal. less than most of the people I know, actually. And then Tonberry pointed out that's because a lot of people are not as skilled at life. And I'm like, well, this is why I have all the cool weird people.
Bonus points. The confidence required to become yourself is the kind of confidence that can lead you to take very bold leaps in your life that might actually lead you to doing shit.
Risks,
not even
something
risks.
Something reward.
Just,
still
the
social
willingness
risk
to
as opposed
push
to
in an
These aren't
unconventional
physical
direction.
risks. Yes. I believe in Civilization 5, they were, sparks of inspiration. What do they call them?
You could not have given me a
Shit like
better.
that.
Speaking of sparks of inspiration,
Coming out of fucking woodworks with sparks of inspiration on a fucking Civilization reference, and you come up with that? But also,
yeah, because
what
there's
the
this
hell-
facility in
what?
Florida that actually deliberately causes lightning strikes. Yep, the Camp Landing facility at the International Center for Lightning Research and Testing. One of my favorite video clips is basically them just literally doing rocket after rocket into a into this big thunderhead, and they're just like watching the meters climb back up to the point where they can literally like discharge this thunderstorm repeatedly to test lightning bolts. And their only reason they aren't just doing it like one at a time, like instantly, is because they kind of let it go. The storm has a bit of a refractory period for a good lightning strike.
oh look, you want gendery things / ownership of genitals jokes?
And do you know why it's
Here it is,
green?
chat. Here it is.
Do you want to know why it's green?
Something light spectrum? Well, because it's going from green
Yes.
to red, yellow.
That's-
It's light spectrum.
It is actually copper plasma, because the wire that they shoot
Holy
attached to the arse
shit.
end of the rocket instantly vaporizes.
No fucking shit. It ceases to exist with that much power through it.
And then they have the copper plasma glowing in the bright green for the photo. Yep.
Mm.
Really
But
cool.
obviously you can see the different colors through it. Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
But yeah, there's a lot of ground level stuff going on too. Honestly, trans guys are pretty cool. I don't
Yeah.
know as many as I would like to, but all the ones I've met so far, pretty cool. I am apparently informed that there are some really shitty ones, but I've not met one. And I know at least one online example who no longer wants to be. Look, we're going to get to Hendrix at some point, but not tonight.
Sorry, I am actually... I'm trying to post the spicy Facebook thing.
That's good.
I'm like, we need to automate this. I'm like, we need a programmer to like automate all the annoying shit, like posting to social media stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's probably my problem. Like, it's a low priority problem, but it's also way below your skill level. It'll be a case of, hey Jess.
Honestly, you'd be
you figure
surprised
out
how
to fix it.
hard
It's your
it
fucking
is
problem.
to do the automation with Twitter and these other websites. They don't like being automated.
Well,
It becomes remarkably difficult. I've done some of this work. They don't like it when you don't browse them as a human. They don't want the robots. They are the proverbial Star Wars freaking bartender being like, we don't serve your kind in here.
oh god. No, there's a way around it, surely.
Fuck, I've just
Scoopy.
blanked on his name. I know the guy's name because I remember reading the Tales from the Mos Eisley Cantina. I'm like, fuck, what's his name? Woo-her!
Hang on.
Woo-her
Tommy,
the bartender.
You're...
Yeah.
Yeah, I know your sister. That's awesome. Sorry, I had to unpack precisely who we were talking about and how they were connected to you. And I was like, wait, yep, Tombury's sister. Yep. And, one step further would be a partner. And then, trans brother, woo! Yeah, sorry, that's awesome. See? Look. Trans folk are out there. A whole bunch of them, apparently. Oh.
I'm not normally fond of posting any war stuff in here, except for the odd bit or two. This is one of those odd bits or two that I felt was worth it, because I was actually really impressed at the haka.
They're trying to farewell the New Zealand volunteer.
Yep, Dominic
More-
Ablen, who volunteered
they're
to
trying to-
serve in the what is effectively the Ukrainian Foreign Legion.
It's a
the
cultural
Ukrainian
farewell is what they're trying to give, but obviously he's in Ukraine.
and
not
he
in
was
New
not the
Zealand,
only
so-
one. there were a number of other New Zealanders, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe that the 3 other New Zealanders there are doing a proper haka to farewell him off.
I'm pretty sure even in I believe the Kiwis are pretty well united in the fact that the haka can be performed by anyone. I think.
Yep. I think that
wrong.
maybe only the
doesn't
guy on
matter
the
whether you
left
are-
is like something about the guy on the left's haircut and like.
Oh, I assume he is of Maori background.
He gives me a
but
little bit of that, but I'm not like he's covered his identity pretty well, so I'm really not 100%
Yeah.
sure. But
Well,
like if I was gonna
my
guess,
point is
he
more the
feels
fact
like
that
he
it's
knows
not
it,
like-
and the 2 guys on the right
Yeah.
look like they were copying.
Yeah, or that they had done, that they wanted to
A
help
little bit
out
of
their
practice.
mate. Yeah, as in he was the gentleman who appears to be of traditional Maori extraction, leading it for his 2 mates who are saying farewell to another mate.
Yeah.
And, I'm like, war, bad, death, bad. But there is something very beautiful and culturally unique to the haka.
It's just a
and
really
saying
cool expression
farewell.
of it, you know?
Yeah, like I've seen like kids do it for like school teachers
Yeah.
at the end of the graduating school or whatever. And it's, I believe there's different versions of it. I don't remember. But
Yeah,
it's,
there is a whole thing there that I've not actually learned enough about. I know enough to know
Yeah.
there are different kinds of haka,
That's
but
the
I don't
thing.
know how to tell the difference yet. I've not
almost
come
like,
across it enough because it's like it's a
something
respect
society
and
teaches.
yeah, there's like a whole thing.
But like Tom Berry's hit the nail on the head there. It's like society teaches men poorly how to have feelings, and the Kiwis have a way of honouring that in a. It's like big feelings brackets masculine is what the haka often is, because I believe that women can also perform the haka now, but only in special circumstances, or it's usually reserved culturally for I am a political
think-
leader in Australia with or political leader in
I think it's like
in
you got to have
Parliament
like
have
I'm going to use a terminology that is not culturally specific here. It's like I think you basically have to have buy-in.
not culture.
No.
Have to have what?
The New Zealand portion of it, the Maori cultural tradition portion of it, that having someone who is female participating in it basically has to have the buy-in of the group doing the haka out of respect or whatever. Otherwise, it's inappropriate.
As in,
like it's
yeah.
if you are invited to participate, it's fine. Otherwise, you don't start it.
Well, here you go. So the haka is
I
is
think.
a traditional Maori dance from New Zealand that can be performed by men, women, and children of all backgrounds, provided it is done with respect, knowledge,
Yeah.
and appropriate intent. And I'm guessing that the cultural thing that the Google AI hasn't picked up here is that the step further for that context is still probably a patriarchal society. So
It does stem from the
rely
patriarchal
upon
traditions, from what
men
I
happy
understand.
with you do dance, yes.
I believe
Alternatively,
that is the
Maori
context.
culture, as a challenge or a welcome, it is not exclusive to Maori and performed to honour occasions like weddings, funerals, and sporting events. And
Yeah.
it's cool. Look, the
It's
other
cool.
Aussies are like, we're like, man, we don't have anything cool like that.
Oh, we do, though.
we just have the stolen generation of being horrible to our
A notorious
traditional
Melbourne
landowners.
graffiti artist, allegedly responsible for Pam the Bird cartoons, is set to
We
face
got some
trial.
crazy motherfuckers.
22-year-old Jack Gibson Burrell
Pam the
is
Bird.
facing more than 200 charges.
I don't know when you last went to Melbourne, but I've been there enough that I've seen Pam the Bird.
He arrived at court today on a rip
But also,
wearing
there are lots of
red
places in Melbourne
lightning
that they have graffiti.
Crocs.
Like, it's culturally
like-
part of the...
A notorious
like, I
Again,
just have
talking
to highlight-
culture, it's common and expected. Just do
like-
it good. Do good graffiti.
Speaking of culture, look at this man. He's riding a rip
Yeah.
scooter in the middle of the street wearing a pair of bright red Crocs, rocking up for his
Not like any-
graffiti hearing.
Not just any bright red Crocs, as in he's wearing like the Iron Man looking motherfucking
No,
ones
the
with, like,
Lightning
gold-
McQueen Disney branded Crocs.
Oh, they're Lightning McQueen? Oh, that's even worse. Oh no. Fucking hell, my dude.
And this guy has been
Way to
graffiti
flip the
tagging
bird
Pam the
judge.
Bird for, because I believe Pam the Bird's over half a decade old.
Oh, okay.
So I believe he had been doing this since he was underage. In fact, Pam the Bird has a Wikipedia page. Pam the Bird has a Wikipedia page.
God.
Look, Pam the Bird has a Wikipedia page bigger than some of the people who have PhDs.
I mean, it's a cultural.
Let me see if there is a
thing.
Wikipedia Commons page for. Does Pam the Bird have a tag? Pam the Bird has a tag. Oh, there's only 2 pictures. Boo. Pam the Bird. I just want to highlight the fact that I've stayed in this building. I have literally
Pam the
been in
Bird?
this building. I've been in the
Was Pam there?
in this
Pam the Bird?
Novotel because that is the Novotel attached to the Melbourne Convention Centre on Southport, South Bank. I know because
Also,
I know the
love
colour.
us dangling off the side of a building. Like, that is ballsy to, like...
That's the top
is
of
in
the
the middle
building.
of the
That
fucking
is
city.
like a 20-story building.
I know, but to, like,
He
try
got on the
to
roof
graffiti
and
a-
climbed over it.
Cartoons
And
is
dangling down. Look how high up he is.
Also, I
Like,
love the little bit
that's
at the
like-
bottom. He meow.
Oh my god.
The man is awesome.
It makes no sense.
And everyone was really like, because of the whole graffiti tag culture thing, everyone had the respect to not really copycat unless they were a jerk. So because he was being pretty audacious about where he's put Pam the Bird over the years.
Yeah, it's like, is the art good? No. Is where he put it fucking insane? Yes.
it is good in, like, look at that wall, right? Like, I get
Yep.
that it's not as beautiful as some proper, like, street art done with supporting equipment and stuff at the ground level. But, like,
No,
for
but
something
it's
he's had to
impressive because of
do
how
off
fucking
the
high up
side
it
of the
is.
building, probably with his own ghetto-rigged climbing gear.
Whilst this is a crime, he can't do this. He can't do this slowly and take his time. He has to do it quickly because this is crime.
But
I
it's,
think it's
like,
art,
that is
but,
genuinely
like, society
artistic
deems
right
it
there.
to be crime.
Like, I would argue that the Sofitel one is more vandalism because it clashes more with the side of the building. It doesn't blend well enough because it's too close to the logo,
Yeah.
right? Sorry, the Novotel. But this one on the completely blank wall, that's just like
It
that's
makes it
art.
better.
No complaint. It does make the wall better. That legitimately
Perfect
feels like art to me.
perfect canvas.
Mhm.
In fact, you should make him. Like, you go, okay, all right, we won't
Like,
press
just look at the
charges if
pan
you
there.
come and do it good.
Like, they had to use a drone
Yeah, we'll pay
to get
you.
footage of it.
I know.
That's
but,
how
like,
high it is.
If I
Also,
was the building owner, I'd be like,
The back
look,
of the fucking street
I'm putting a
signs.
shout out. Yeah, I'd be putting a shout out to the dude and be like, look, I won't press charges. I'll drop my charges if you come to my building and finish the art. Just art the whole fucking side of the building. And I'll even pay you a normal wage while doing it because that's fair. You're doing
Let me
work
see if there's actually a tag for Pam the Bird. I'm like, can we see? Look, like,
on trains. Yep.
multiple different ones on trains. Someone's done a collage of Pam the Bird stuff.
How many Pam the Birds are there out there? Because obviously,
Well-
the more audacious the spot, the harder it is to do. The more risky and fucking insane it is that, oh yes, off the side of a hotel. Firstly, how did you get into the hotel? Secondly, how did you get to the top floor of the hotel? Thirdly,
3
how
years.
did you get out of the top floor of the hotel so that you could be on
Pam
the
the
roof
Bird
of the hotel?
Has
then
been
dangle
across
down the side
Melbourne
of said
since
hotel?
2023.
Mm-hmm.
He was arrested in Queensland
Well,
apparently in 2022.
Spray painting a rail worker in the face.
Okay, that's
yeah.
pretty sick, depending on what they did.
Yep. Yep.
When queried by reporters outside court, he squawked like a bird.
Yeah. So I'm reading Tom Berry's comments there as well. I'm like, oh yeah, nah. That's the same thing as the Bentley issue. Just walk in there like you own the place.
The problem is, right, I've actually done this a couple of times for various reasons at hotels over the years, because I've stayed in enough and needed enough random things to happen. Most recently, in fact, I tried to get access to the top floor of a hotel during partially completed renovations in order to see the Aurora in Canberra. I couldn't make the staff
yeah, I would-
agree, and I wasn't going to strong arm or lockpick, because, you know, crimes.
Yeah, you want to use roll a persuasion check
Yeah, pretty much.
as opposed to brackets physical
And to be fair-
violence,
to be fair,
roll strength.
I am drunk.
Athletics.
I have just wolfed down
Yeah.
food. I have a bunch of people in the bar behind me. I have quickly snipped around the corner of this maze of a goddamn casino that is pretending to be a pub. Seriously, the pokey venues over east are a bit fucking wild.
Yeah, the only place you can have pokies over here is in the casino, and I think.
Whereas this
well,
place, literally at 9
and
o'clock,
other
they were like,
licensed venues, which is
"You are
very
now
few.
like literally at 9 o'clock." They were like, "RSL club rules now apply," and like the dress
wow.
code changes. Like it's wild. Like it's weird. Anyway, but no,
Wow,
you just
okay.
yeah, no, that's it. Like stuff like that. You just it's the clipboard and lanyard thing. That's the rule. Clipboard and lanyard.
I'm wearing a lanyard. I can go wherever I want. Okay.
But
write this down.
I am rapidly trying to work this out because everyone downstairs is working out where the darkest spot in Canberra we can get to quickly is to try and go see the aurora. So it's kind of like, this is not a set up and run scheme. This is a, let me just try the lowest effort trick.
Yeah. Does this give us like low risk, easy effort, big win?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So again, same thing. I got the all access pass lanyard at TAFE, which is the I have an invisible disability. I will have the accommodations, please. And if you don't like it, there's a document with all my accommodations in there, and being late is one of them. Congrats. I'm sitting down now. And obviously, I'm not going to be an asshole about it, but I'm like, oh yes.
Ooh, good new and
I
bad
made sure to get the lanyard that said the lanyard of, yeah, don't be mean to me. I can do what I want. I am Ron Swanson, and I have a permit. You were late to class. I have a permit for that.
Secret special bonus option that I love because I know enough about the kind of like the kind of people who are culturally Ron Swanson. Like, I know those people, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that every one of them who has a permit secretly despises the fact they had to get a permit.
Yeah, look, I don't love it.
Which is why they never bring it up.
I don't... I explained this to the lecturer. Sorry, the student services. I don't ever want to use this. I know that I need this, and I hate the fact that I need this because I will be late no matter how hard I try, even on good days. I left 20 minutes earlier today and I'm still late. I'm like, I gave myself way more time. How am I still late? Fucking parking? What the fuck is this? I just don't know how to be on time.
Honestly, Stella, I did think that
the
rapid move to another country would be the hard thing to do. Like, I know a little bit about people who've tried to move countries for jobs in a hurry and didn't really have the support of the company. Like, they were the perfect candidate, the job was worth it, but the company's not really used to anyone moving for the job.
They're like,
and
we
it
want
gets
someone
real
local,
messy.
not transferring. Yeah.
But then they're so good that they're like, all right, look, if you're prepared to move here, fine. And then they're like, how fast can I move? Because, like, we're talking, like, big money, big step change. It's like, I've just graduated and I've gone from my shitty first out of uni job to, like, oh, wow, a company that actually makes fuckloads of money because of the specialty I just got my degree in. And they, like, land that job. Yay, New York!
Me to work for them. Woo!
Hang on, I have New York stuff. I have New York stuff somewhere.
I
have New York stuff. Somewhere. I thought I had New York stuff. Fuck, do I not have New York stuff this week? Do I not have New York stuff this week?
Just bring me... Quick, press the Mumdani button.
Hang on. I don't have a Mumdani button yet.
How do we not have a Mumdani button? We need a Mumdani button. I could just bring up... press button to instantly bring up Mumdani's... like, just search Twitter for Mumdani trending. And
hang on. I'm in the wrong folder. I probably have some New York stuff. Give me a second. I do! I had a New York thing. I knew I had something. So,
well, look,
Poly Market are opening the Poly Market.
So I'm going to have some things to throw at you now. What?
Yeah, Poly Market are actually opening the Poly Market. You know, the betting website.
Mm-hmm.
They're opening a free grocery store. Free.
How
it's a 5-day pop-up.
Like,
yeah, they're not going to...
Okay, there it is. It's not a permanent thing. It's a stunt.
But it is 5 days of free groceries in New York, along with a $1 million donation to a food bank.
Which is amazing. They're not doing a bad thing.
No.
I'm like, what does capitalism get out of this? Oh, advertising. Right.
Not even advertising. It's sufficient community goodwill in order to pay down the fact that as one of the world's most abusive gambling companies operating out of New York, they're kind of like, how do we get in good with the mayor? Because we don't want this coming on us.
This mayor leans heavily on the left. If we give away
this mayor don't fuck around.
That suits his vibe. Yeah, this is his vibe, absolutely. He might ignore us for a bit longer if we give people free food. Like,
not even that.
Socialism, we're doing that? Okay, cool. It's socialism 5 days, go.
Not even that. Like, honestly, it boils down to a simple calculation. How much do we have to give back to not get stepped on? And they've made the choice. Yeah. And this is the kind of behavior I expect companies to fucking do. Like, when there is a, to use the the terminology of the period. There is a noblesse oblige.
Selfish benevolence. It's selfish benevolence.
No, it's a noblesse oblige.
No, as in, like, it's the selfishness is we wish to expunge our debt to society. The benevolence
Not even
is
that.
free groceries. Well, it
Yeah.
kind of is though. That's the whole concept of like
In the corporate,
Facebook
yes.
giving internet
In
to
the
Africa.
corporate, yes. In the corporate sense, yes. But in a fundamental way, no. Because the corporate logic that gets you there is the selfish. But
Yes.
the principle is this idea that you have been elevated in society, you are obligated by principle of being above other people to contribute to those below you. If you do not, those people below you are within their rights to come and stab a bitch.
Yeah, that tracks.
That is the noblesse oblige. Also, I am so stoked to hear that you've already made some friends there. I am
Hell yeah.
so excited to find out how you go in New York. You are going to be able to send us on-the-ground feedback about New York at this point. It's like, so seriously, Stella,
Look, Stella, I
how
fucking
wrong
love
are we
New
with the
York.
take about New York?
I've been there twice. I love the
Yeah,
place.
but you aren't going to live there.
No,
Let's all have
it's
a
in
moment.
America. it's in America, and I'm like, no. Yeah, we had was it like queers against Trump or gays against Trump?
Everything.
Singing,
All the
no,
things.
they were singing Christmas carols in the street. On the second time I went to New York, I was like, fuck yeah, this is awesome. America scary.
It is.
Polymarket. See, I see the Polymarket, and I'm like, if I go to my Reddit feed, am I going to see a meme on this on,
Nope,
polyamory
before you get
memes?
stuck in it, I'm going to show
There's
you
definitely
nails.
going to be one. There's definitely going to be polyamory memes.
God, I want to cut my own hands off to have hands like that.
People either say mean things or think I'm dying. Right.
Fucking talons for hands.
Pure
Oh,
genetics?
love it.
Hang on, so what's with the, so as in the fingernails don't...
No, it's the tendoning hands and the
Oh!
long fingers, deep extension tendons. Like it's not hypermobility, but it's right up near it. Because look at the defined line on the back of the hand. Like that.
Yeah,
that
I'm
is.
sorry, what's the problem here? Say mean things, I think I'm dying. No.
Yeah, no.
I've seen lots of these hands. This is just... Okay, I see the problem. I'm like, the women who have this, have hands like this, I have dated them. But it's probably a case of this person is a little bit perhaps queer and neurospicy and has disabilities, other common cluster group traits there. Therefore, hands look a little bit different, and people be asshole about that. I'm like, no. Fuck all of you.
See, the problem is, Jess, what really gives it away is the pinky, right? Like, I can claw my hand, right? But it's incredibly difficult to get a, locking pinky claw grip like that. That is a particularly kind of svelte hand with good tendons. Like, that is just straight crazy genetics. And I'm kind of like, I'm jealous.
Yeah, although it's probably more of a burden than it's cool. It's pretty cool to look at, but probably like more difficult. Yeah, PE teacher harassed them over their hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then add talons for awesome. Yeah, of course.
High school. Who didn't get some shit in high school?
Look, did you escape high school without trauma? No.
Yeah, exactly.
If you answer yes, oh, it's repressed. Oh dear God. Oh, you're in trouble.
Speaking of people who aren't in trouble, though, we have some politicians that give a fuck.
Kids are 15 times more likely to commit suicide. So I would hope Rachel.
I love what she does here.
You're gonna dispute the higher rates of suicide amongst transgender kids.
I love the audible sigh. It's like she is done with this shit.
No, they do have
Rachel,
the data.
I'm not
It's
going to
actually from
engage with you in a debate
It's the
about
trans
the
pathways
what is the,
study
the
from
different
the
levels of the rate of
Institute
suicide amongst transgender kids. I am just not.
Look out for it.
That is just so deeply irresponsible, and because the data that I have says that transgender kids are. Rachel, I will answer your questions if you give me the opportunity
Telethon
to
Kids
complete
Institute.
the question that you have
There you go.
asked before you
Sounds
interject
kids are
with another one. So can we do?
more
Can we
likely.
behave?
Yeah,
if we
she's
can
trying
have
to
this
tell her to fuck
responsible
up.
discussion. That would be
Yeah,
the
Rachel,
most
shut the fuck up.
appropriate
This
way, and
study
then
was
we
done
can
in
finish up
2017,
this
September
presentation.
2017,
And this is, I think, as I was saying, the data says that transgender kids are 15 times more likely to commit suicide than the rest of the child population. And so when they are coming to these challenges, these challenging issues around their identity, who they
you
are
go.
in our society,
So nice we have
they deserve
politicians,
our
at
love
least
and
banishing
support.
few that care.
They deserve information, a
quote,
health system
page
that
10,
supports them,
Telephone
a
Kids
school
Institute,
system that supports them. They do
Trans
not
Pathway Report. Starting, the response revealed that mental health issues are common amongst the population as measured through validated psychometric scales and psychiatric diagnostics that participants stated they had received from health professionals, as well as from reports of self-harm and suicidality. Almost three-quarters, 74.6% of Trans Pathways participants have at some time been diagnosed with depression. Hi, tick. This is actually kids aged 25 and under, but I'm older and still tick. 72.2 have been diagnosed with anxiety disorder. Oh, tick, but I missed the age group still. 48.1 have attempted suicide in their life at some point in their life. I have not, but I believe further down, if I scroll through here, it will make mention of the fact that roughly, perhaps another study, it's like 40% of trans folk in general have considered. Sorry, 40% have attempted on their lives, and 60% have considered. So similar numbers to this. So different studies, similar numbers. I'm like, hey Rachel, hey, if you want to make it, the only way you can make that possible to change the statistics versus cis kids is if you convince a whole bunch of cis kids to kill themselves, and that's disgusting and horrible. So no, you're obviously not saying that. You're obviously not suggesting that cis kids kill themselves to change the ratio between cis and trans kids. Not at all. Surely not. That's the only way that maths problem stacks up. So, shut the fuck up, Rachel. Shut the fuck up. Oh, look, chat. Sometimes, even after a couple of cones and a couple of glasses of gin, I can still pop one out like that and go, oh, look. Hey, you want to shut you down in such spectacular fashion that I disprove you with actual facts and research? Yeah. Exactly.
You're just rocking up to the chat like this, being like, fucking try me.
Yeah, it's a case of, I'm sorry, there's no credible evidence. I'm like, I've just decided, I've given you the exact reference for one study specific to children, which is the specific topic you were talking about over there. And I'm like, do you want me to open my bookmarks folder? Bitch, I've got receipts. I've got receipts I didn't know were receipts at the time.
Now I want an edit where, like, every time she shoots, there's like a tiny little thing that just like flies out and looks like a little printed receipt.
Oh yes, like it's the I didn't realize I was training my whole life for this, but this moment has come.
Yep.
I must step forward to the plate and just file like a badass, because it's like no, fuck you. Here's the facts. Emotional damage. Here's the thing, Kat. Bigots and people who want to
or just emotional, Stella, because both would make sense.
I mean,
like,
it's probably both. The answer is yes, and also yes.
Yeah.
Is my guess, and I'm sorry about that, Stella, but like, it's one of those things that bigots and people who are just trying to like cause a dissent for no reason, which is reporters seem to all be right wing now. What happened there? Like, why don't we just have?
God, don't get me started on that.
I hate it. Anyway, why can't we have cool reporters actually getting to ask questions? Instead, we have sensationalist assholes, and then we have to put the effort in to crush you because you actually don't bother to think.
Looking at the time,
happy to
scrolling back through Epstein, looking for a tweet.
Look. You're like, oh, Jess has handed me like a segue to Epstein.
No, not even actually. No, I wanted to honor something because in amongst the various things that have happened, because this is actually the week where all of the bad things happen for NASA. It was the anniversary of the Columbia Disaster.
Oh, so I was laughing at the dick shape. Sorry, I'm immature. My bad.
Yes,
Look,
that's
it's
the
a
last
dick-shaped
photo of
rocket.
7 people. Lol,
I
dick.
didn't realise. Look, it's a skinny shaft. Maybe it's not a dick. It's an arrow. It's a lawn dart. There we go. It's a lawn dart. It's not as bad now.
I mean, look, lawn dart's probably a little bit better considering that, like, yeah, look, it didn't plow into the ground like a lawn dart, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, look. There we go. See? I'm sorry, okay? It wasn't meant to be horrible. I was ill-informed about the purpose of this patch. I fired from the hip, chat. I fired from the hip.
Oh, I know.
I'm going to go back to
I know.
searching for polymarket memes quietly over here while you talk about the loss of 7 human lives that we're doing brave science work. Sorry.
Actually, what's really, really sad is that some of the data from the experiments on orbit was recovered intact in the wreckage. So some of their work actually did get published, even though they died.
That's actually kind of beautiful in a way. Though.
Yeah,
but they left a legacy. It was expensive, but no. If you're thinking from a point of view, oh no, we had to lose human lives to get that info, bad. But if you go, they were going to do it either way. They were curious. Human lives were lost. Very sad. Did something good come of it? Yes. I'm like, no, it's a positive outcome in the grand scheme of things. It just came at a sad cost, but they would have paid their lives to do it anyway for a different outcome, because explorers, I get it.
I think
access
I'm
to
just
programming language today. It was a bad idea.
I think what's important to highlight here is that, like, when people like get a bit weird about some of this stuff, right? It's like, oh, what would the alternative have been, right? If I have remembered my timeline correctly, which I'm checking right now before I shoot my fucking mouth off, because, you know.
If you're overcomplicating it, like, oh, they chose to leave even though it was declared.
No. Look, if you're an astronaut in this day and age, like, even the ones that choose to go on the commercial one, like, I have a rule of thumb. You deserve the astronaut thing if you have to poop in space. These people spent time pooping in space. If you are up in space long enough, you have to poop. You have absolutely earned it for the risk. Which is actually, there's a really weird quirky detail of, like, Apollo, where literally one of them, like, absolutely hated the toilet so much that he was like, no, fuck it. I don't want to use the toilet. Fix my diet so I don't have to use the toilet for 7 days. They did!
Yep.
He didn't poop. He went to the moon and back and didn't poop.
I mean...
Which is just fucking hilarious.
I don't want to poop in space. Everyone poops in space. Yeah, I don't want to.
Look, he was a legitimate fucking qualified astronaut. He had the fucking, like, cojones to be like, either you give me a solution to this, and I do the mission because I'll do the mission, or there's going to be a problem here. And back in that day, they just gave them that kind of shit. So he went on an ultra-low residue diet. Apparently it involved a lot of processed peanut butter. Look, I'm trying to remember details. I've had a glass and a half of wine. And basically he went to the moon and back without pooping. I don't even remember which astronaut it is.
Yeah.
Well, that's... okay, drama family mostly...
Yeah.
Oh,
I get, look,
okay.
I
get not wanting...
Like...
Yeah, look, the thing with family and surgery is you can just basically be like, no, and you just go get it done. Like, I get family might be weird about it, but, like, at the end of the day, you don't have to tell them when and where. Just, they don't know where you're going and when you're doing it. And you can, like, afford an Uber or whatever you need, like, to not have anyone who will make a fuss. Like, I know sometimes hospitals are a bit weird about surgery and leaving the hospital. Like, they'll demand that someone be there to stand next to you in a wheelchair or whatever, but, like, usually there's a way to get around it. You just gotta kind of find it. Like, yeah. I actually remember one time where someone hired a prostitute to pick them up from a hospital.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was a
I mean,
really
that would
weird Reddit
definitely
post.
That's one way of doing it, I guess.
They absolutely despised their family and did not have anyone else. And they were like, so
Fair
is
enough.
it weird that I did this? And they did the Reddit post ask like thing. And yeah, I was reading the story and I'm like, either you made up one hell of a story or
God.
kudos to you for thinking outside the box.
That's, yeah. Look, modern problems require modern solutions. And, I mean, not even a modern solution, technically, when, you know, was it...
Second oldest solution.
second oldest solution ever? Sex work. Hang on, so what's the oldest trade then? Warfare?
Killing.
There we go. Yep, there it is.
Grug, you get meat.
Fucking humans. Why all the killing? It's a lot of killing. Oh, I'm just yeah.
There we go. Here's
There we
the
go.
list.
We have rules now in chat. I've submitted them. Just press buttons. I don't know if it works. I don't know if it works while we're actually on stream, but
Depends.
nah, it's a bit. Boo.
I
Window
can't
open.
guess. My brain is failing me. I am juggling too many things and looking at the time and juggling too many things. I cannot guess. Jess may have a guess, but I have gotten nothing.
Nah, I hate guessing games.
I'm right. It could have been done. So, they didn't have to die.
Oh. Okay.
Because the International Space Station existed and was on orbit,
Mm-hmm.
they could have docked. The ISS could have been used as a rendezvous transfer point. It did not have to be fatal.
Okay, and then why was it fatal? What? Who did something dumb?
Ground control deciding, nah, you know, there's nothing we can do about it. There was. You fucking morons, there was.
Okay. How negligent was it? Because sometimes it's a case of we are unsure.
2.5 out of 10.
So it was dumb, but you know, not criminally negligent, not
Yeah,
like
pretty
willfully
much.
negligent. It was just, oh, we paid the wrong call. Sad.
Yeah, like if you'd spent
Yeah,
7
okay,
days
fair.
really trying to solve the problem, and instead of at like day one accepting, fuck, there's nothing we can do about it, then you would have had 7
Yeah.
days to work out a good solution and not done this.
Yeah.
But
That's
you
gorgeous,
decided
Stella.
at day 2 to be like, nothing we can do about it in case, sorry, bye. Well, guess we just... They didn't even tell them.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what bugs me.
Ooh.
That's what bugs
Hang
me.
on, they exploded in a fiery ball of death without realizing that they were going to explode in a fiery ball of death.
I have
Or,
a
let me
have a
guess,
whole thing.
There was a high chance of death, and by not telling them, they weren't stressing them out in their final moments.
Officially stated as one of the reasons not to tell them. Yes.
They were trying to be merciful.
They were fucking
Yeah,
astronauts. One
Someti-
of them would
if
have
they had
literally
given it-
done a fucking like suction
MacGyver
cup
in
fucking
space.
spacewalk to try and do
Yeah.
any. These people are like
Their will to live is like indomitable. It's like no,
not even the will
no,
to
no.
live. No. Their willingness to accept the insanity and the risk of it is truly
Yeah.
breathtaking.
Yeah, look,
Like-
if I didn't have kids, you want to give me like a lunar risk proposition? I'd be like, okay, let's go.
I'm just going to
Maybe
pull
we
up a
do it.
photo here because it's one of the best photos I've ever seen that truly explains just what kind of cojones or girl cojones an astronaut has to fucking have. This. That isn't
Fucking
even the
great
best
photo.
one. It is, but the one I really love is the other shot of Bruce doing the spacewalk. Because that's the close-up shot. What's really
you got
good.
the zoomed out, like,
The one that shows you just how far away he was. The one that makes you realize, oh, if anything went wrong.
hang on, not tethered though, was he?
Free flying. It was his own personal
That
space.
is- I have seen enough movies that have a theoretical understanding of what that might be like if those conditions are even remotely accurate. And being a really far away from, life safety in the
Just
abyss of
remember,
space.
Jess,
With
in
no
recent
tether
years,
is a little bit
one astronaut had to
spooky.
end his spacewalk early because the suit sprang a leak and he was at risk of drowning due to a bubble of water floating around in his helmet. Same spacesuit.
Yikes. That is,
Hey, Jess, here's the photo.
Oh boy. That is not close. That is.
Let me just scroll so that you can see him.
Okay,
Here he
that
is.
photo, the resolution of the photo you're watching on the internet is so bad compared to the original camera
Big,
shot.
different
Okay,
shot.
yes.
That's the shot
I know.
before he backed away. This is the him at furthest back away.
Yeah, before zooming in.
No, different shot. That was as he was leaving or arriving, depending on which specific shot, because this was him doing a back off. Like, I am going to push the boundaries. I'm going to go to the limit in the safety margin. I am going to be free flying.
Yeah.
I'm going to
And
maneuver,
here's the thing.
and then I'm going to return.
Space physics get weird in the fact that, like, both you and the craft that you're on are traveling at the same speed in orbit around the Earth. So, in relative
Technically,
context to one another,
he could have waited and then he could have bounced into it like 2 hours later or whatever, but that NASA wasn't going to let him sit out there for 2 hours like that. That would have been risky.
yeah, but like
We should play Kerbal sometime.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, but like if something went wrong, and he was to lose speed in comparison to the.
Oh no, that's not a risk. What the risk is
No.
that anything goes wrong.
You're just, well, that's like what
I don't even have
I'm guessing
anywhere near the time.
several
I do
hundred
not have the
meters away from the
spoons to
top.
explain this.
How far away was that roughly? Oh, that's
1
more
second.
That's a lot of. That is a lot. That is a
Yeah,
lot.
that's why I zoomed out.
I wouldn't want to be more than like 5. Like, I wouldn't want to be not touching the spaceship. Old mate's like, hey, hold my beer.
No, actually, look, the other really
That is
fantastic one
true
is the time they
insanity.
try to grapple a satellite with it. NASA used to have balls.
Again, simultaneously, to have that, for that to be even remotely possible. Okay, this is what, geostationary orbit?
Nope, low Earth orbit.
No?
But that is, I believe that is West Star 1? No, West Star 6. Yeah, West Star 6.
Right, and let's just grab it.
Yeah,
I
no,
wanna
literally.
touch it. Touch the butt.
Literally,
it's
they
the
had a big
Nemo.
fancy
I
thing
touched
to
the
grab
butt.
it. They had a big fancy thing to grab it, and in the end, it didn't work. And you know what the answer was?
Grab it by
Fuck
hand.
it. Bring it me closer. I'm just gonna grab it with
Fuck
my
it, I'm
glove.
going in. I'm going in, baby. Hold my beer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Astronauts are fucking insane because it's. I can't even run the physics in my head of what it would be like to be in that environment, trying to operate as a human with the with the Earth's rotation below you, gravity, the speed you're traveling around the Earth, separate to the rotation of the Earth. If it's not the same, I'm like, oh dear God, that is balls of steel.
Mm-hmm.
That is, I have zero regard for my life, but this is gonna be really fucking cool. I reckon I have the guts to pull it off. Just, I have kids.
find a
I
test
can't do that
flight.
shit.
Some of
I
the
might be a
astronauts
risky
have
bitch
kids, by the way.
sometimes, but their career. They
You
chose
didn't
that
think about it,
career.
did you?
I'm a different situation. Being a mum is like the most important thing to me. They're like, I want to explore space. I'm like,
Hey, Jess.
I get it.
Jess,
I get it. But
Guess. Okay.
oh.
On the space shuttle missions, they would normally have a wake-up song, right? And they were very clever about choosing these things. Do you want to know what the wake-up song on the day before this photo was taken was?
Hang on. Can I, give me a few moments to research. I want to try and come in with an answer here. Please tell me. I've guessed the tie-in here. Non je ne regret rien, the French song from Inception, the wake up when
Not even
falling between
close.
backup levels. But that would have been perfect. It would have been like, oh, Inception's doing a space reference. Nice.
Nope.
Well, look. Anyway. I just think that song playing in space, it's given me Fallout vibes.
Okay. I believe I may have found the correct distance measurement. Just guess how far away he is. It might be closer than you think.
I was gonna say 400 meters.
It was closer than you thought. That is 97.5 meters.
That's still very scary. I'm not letting go of the spaceship. The fact that I'm even on a spaceship is a problem. I'm like, why am I here? I didn't choose this. When I said astral projection, I didn't mean actually astronaut projection. Oh, God. Oh.
This is not what I meant when I said this. Ah!
Be careful what you wish for, bitch. It's like, I wanted to be in my bedroom doing this.
Now, Jess.
Oh, yes. Look. Yeah, go.
Do you want to know what the song was they played before he went and did this?
Go on. What is it?
They woke the crew up to The Greatest American Hero on the day he did this EVA.
Okay, hang on. The theme song for it, or?
Correct.
Okay, hang on. I'm not familiar with it.
Let me find the theme song.
I was about to
Main
press
article.
play myself here, but I'm like, no.
Yeah, I
You'll
can pull
stream
it up.
at everyone. Yeah, I figured you would. I figured that's what you were looking for, because I'm like,
I just spotted
Now, I
what
believe it's
genre
actually
this is
called,
from, and I'm like,
Believe It or Not,
it's
by
apparently
Joey
yacht
Scari.
rock. I'm like, yacht rock?
Yacht rock?
That's a genre? Ugh.
80s. This is what rich person in the 80s, brackets new money slash preppy.
Oh my god,
yacht
the
racing.
link to the audio clip is on the BitChute website. Fucking hell.
Oh, hang on. Oh, it's familiar.
Of course it is.
It really is the American 80s version of Non J Regret.
I can't believe it myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world.
I'm not going to show the whole clip. I was about to say I know this from Seinfeld.
Believe it or not. Yeah, okay. I didn't realize it was that song. Yep. Okay.
Believe it or not, George isn't
Ground
at
control.
home.
It's fucking hilarious. Well played. Well played. Well played, ground control. Well played. You
Like this
beautiful
is a
assholes.
tradition. This is a big tradition. There are some very memorable instances in the history of the space project where they had very
hang on.
specific.
Everyone gets their own
ones.
song, don't they? Like everyone
Most
gets
of
their
them
own
do, yes. Like there is a whole archive of all the wake-up calls. Like for instance, that was on day 7.
I see why you're a space nerd. It's not about the actual space. It's about the fucking. It's
Everything.
about the. Well, yes, you love the space part of it, but I'm like, just the simping is enough. I'm like,
It's not even the simping. It's
fangirling
just
around.
this is all just cool.
Okay, I'm like, I know it's the cool trivia that surrounds it more than the actual activity. for me.
Infinite
I'm
trivia.
Like, yes. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Oh yes, yeah. Yet another infinite trivia. Excellent.
I mean, literally.
Add to my roster. Yes, make me more weird like every other trans girl. Yeah. I'm sorry. How many bingo cards do I have to cross off before the trans card comes in the mail?
Okay,
approved?
so Jess, I had to go back a couple of flights to get some other songs, right? But for instance, 3 missions earlier, NASA has been doing this since Gemini. So like I can go back and find some real old shit, which is going to be interesting. But literally on the 8th special mission, basically they pretty much just rounded out the universities everyone was at. So literally like day 1, daytime, no wake up. Day 2, Georgia Tech fight song, which is one of the crew was from Georgia Tech. Illinois fight song. One of them was from University of Illinois. Day 4,
Right.
Penn State fight song.
This is
One of them was from Penn State.
Yeah, this is playing Rocky theme song, but for Stallone
University
as
high
opposed
school
to-
football teams, yes.
Yeah. It's the same thing. It's like, yeah. Your theme
However,
song.
day 6, Tala Sawari, because Ravi Shankar. Now, Jess, what mission? Of course, you've got no fucking idea. They were launching an Indian satellite, so on day 6, the day they were launching the Indian satellite, they chose to play a song from India.
Okay.
So on day 6, when they did the satellite launch for India, they played Tala Sawari from Ravi Shankar.
Right. Do we have a
It's
sample?
all this. Look, I just love that on day 7 they played John Philip Sousa's Semper Fidelis. I'm like, you just wake up, it's home time.
God. Oh. Sorry, I'm
Like-
just quickly updating my trans women on the internet bingo card and hitting.
I just
bingo
realized
in
I'm
new
pretty sure
lines.
there's not been a trans astronaut yet,
Probably not.
or maybe no, pretty sure no. Might be a Russian one, no idea.
Right.
I can categorically
what
state that
song?
anyone who isn't Russian
what's-
or Chinese.
What's the song, Tomberry?
The link's in the
I'm
chat?
not following your link, your spam link. I'm joking, obviously.
So Jess, literally first space shuttle mission, short one, 3 days.
Yeah.
Day 2, blast off
there we go.
Columbia.
Yeah, see, there we go. That's what I wanted. Title and artist. I'm pretty good at music. Hang on,
Hold on.
motherfucker. I'm pretty sure I helped out with goddamn music trivia when we won the fucking university.
Jess, there is a
bingo
web
thing a
page
few
that
years
actually
ago.
has a whole
So
chronology
don't
of
come
wake
at
up
me
calls.
like if you don't realize I don't know title and artist of like classic songs. I'm sorry. Music is kind of my bag.
Okay,
Trivia.
hold up. So Tombury, you were like, oh, should have played Free Fallin' by Tom Petty. I would like you to guess. Everyone involved here has a chance to guess. How much, as a percentage of every Tom Petty song they may have played, Free Falling is played as a wake-up call
98% of the time?
on NASA space flights.
Oh, on space flights?
Yeah, as in, of all the
60%
wake-up
time.
calls that were Tom Petty, how many of them were Free Falling?
Oh, I'm thinking percentage, like
Yes.
60%. As in, like, more than half of the time.
Stella, feel free to toss a number. And anyone else who may be hiding. I need the little like Jeopardy music for a few seconds when I'm doing stuff like this. I'm like,
Oh, this game. See, I'm playing the find as many trans on the internet bingo cards
Jess,
as you can. And
you
find out how
nailed
many
it
cards you
dead
fill.
on the fucking money.
Oh?
3 out of 5.
60% of the
60%.
time, it works every time.
In fact,
Oh,
the first
God.
3 times Tom Petty was ever played, it was Free Falling, and Free Falling. I can even give you the dates.
I don't need them bingo writers enough.
5th,
Oh,
the
God.
19th of the 5th. Oh, hang on. No, that's one. Yeah, so the 21st of July on 1996. The 19th of May 2000. The 13th of March 2001.
What the? Jesus. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, this trans one bingo has black and purple wardrobe as one of the bingo spaces. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you, creator of this bingo card. That's the first time I've seen that bullshit come up on anything, and I've already got bingo on it. Fuck you a little bit. But also, where did you get the information from? Because I want to know like where this is headed.
Also, I have to say, some of the old ones are incredibly funny in that, like, you gotta know them kind of way. Like, one of the very early ones. So we're talking 1965 here, right? So on Gemini 7, day 3, like, day 1 was some Hawaiian music. because I believe the Hawaiian ground station was the one that picked up the wake-up call. So we're not even dealing with
pretty cool.
national networks,
Yeah.
so it's getting a bit
That would
regional
be a very
here.
peaceful wake-up call, though.
Yeah. Day 2 was a selection of classical music.
Right.
Beethoven, Chopin, and Puccini. As well as... Actually, no, this was the whole
Doesn't mean
day.
that much to
So they
me.
basically just played it to them the whole day, but starting at wake-up call. So they basically played them through from Beethoven's 6th, Les Sylphides by Chopin, Hungarian Rhapsody by Liszt, Madame Butterfly by Puccini, as well as La Bohème. Yeah, a bunch of really good classical music. Symphony No. 2 by Rachmaninoff and the Lawrence of Arabia Overture. That's a bit weird. That's an oddball choice. But no, day 3 of the first rendezvous mission. Because Gemini 7 and 7. Hang on, Space Nerdy. Why can I never spell rendezvous correctly? It's really annoying. 6 and 7, yeah. So 7, yeah.
Hello,
So,
Thorn Treeweaver.
Ooh, welcome.
I know who we
We're
got
currently
here.
getting
I'm
Space Nerdery. Jess, what do you want to guess
I
what
believe
day
we may
3
have
was?
had a beverage or two late in the evening. Well, I must say 2. I mean, the 3 of us may have done internet type discussions at places that are open at 3 a.m. in the morning and maybe serve Asian food. No big deal. It's fine.
Jess,
I didn't vomit on
day
my
3.
Converse.
The
sneakers
song
any of
is
those nights. Yeah, go on. Yeah, go.
High Hopes,
High Hopes.
and they're in space.
Okay, pretty uplifting. And,
Not the one
I
you're
mean,
thinking
the fact
of.
that this- Oh, really?
Yep. Because that is not a 65 song.
I see. No, yeah, look. Thorn. Yeah, look, when I post on the Spicy Facebook and then names appear that seem vaguely familiar or they introduce themselves, I'm like, oh, why is all the people coming from Spicy Facebook? Oh, it's because we're fucking whores. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm the whore. Sam is whore-like, but monogamous.
Very well observed, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
we get
this
along
is
because of the
interesting.
same
They
vibe.
haven't got the
Same
Apollo
vibe,
8
different
ones.
life
I'm
choices.
like, this is an incomplete list. I'm annoyed at this.
Oh, okay. We found Sam's next hyper focus on space for like the next couple
Yeah,
of weeks.
yeah. No,
slash
I can't.
angry rants on
Like,
Twitter, and
I
I'm
have
like,
things to do.
Sam,
Jess,
park it for later.
I am parking it for later.
God,
I'm parking it like he parked this thing back in the shuttle.
I'm like misogyny. Yeah, no. No, that's. I want let it through. Damn it. Why can it not? I can see it. Why is it not doing? I'm in mod view. Why can't I let that through? Damn it.
Now, Jess.
Yeah, no. Thorn was just repeating me calling us fucking whores, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh no, that's
Yeah,
entirely
uh-huh.
fine.
Thorn knows us.
If you're fine with it, I'm fine with it.
First-hand evidence of whores. Sorry, I'm off track. Never mind. Also, we're off
Helldivers.
topic. Where is the Helldivers? What?
Yeah, there we go.
No, okay. I think I'm in the wrong view. I think I'm actually in creative view as opposed to mod view, which doesn't give me the mod tools but gives me the ability to raid out and do other shit. Redacted raiment. Okay. I don't mind it. Shadow Paragon. Sorry. Give me Call of Duty vibes. Call of Duty brackets. Space Planet. Sensor. That'll be a DMR and it will suck. Or maybe not. The Re-Educator. The Re-Education camp. Okay. I'm sorry, Lure Mines to fight enemies is amazing. Right in the dick. Yeah, sorry, that's robot dick. See, I saw a meme I saw a meme recently where there was some of the more recent armors from Helldivers next to the Third Reich, and it's like, are we the baddies? I'm like, yeah. Do regular people not realize that this is all just a big Starship Troopers / Nazis?
I mean, there's a reason I picked that video
trope.
for the last time we were on stream.
Yeah, I'm like, but people like.
Also,
it's like,
Jess.
No.
There's not one war bond. There's two.
Okay, we'll show the other one then. Siege breakers. That sounds more my style. Oh, I wish to run first into the fray. Give me... Yeah, there you go. Head first. Perfect. Rags, the fashionable. And a mole. I'm sorry. This is just horny. This is... almost Space Marines.
Reloading! Breaching hammer.
It's a hammer with an explosive head.
Not even the coolest thing.
Shotgun laser weapon.
Grenade launcher.
I use a grenade launcher a lot. Giving me a bigger one is a bad call, but hey, you do you, arrowhead. Oh.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver. Calling down a vehicle.
No, you're right. No. Thorn, you're okay. Normally I have access to the mod tools all the time, so I'm like, why the fuck? Why isn't it working? Click name.
Look at the emote.
Oh,
just backing up for the fucking big, like fucking gorilla chunk emote. The level up.
No, it's not phallic at all. And you know what? I'm definitely not a trans cat girl on the internet.
The fat man has entered the chat.
Jokes. Ooh.
Yeah, wait, what's it called in Fallout? The
fat boy?
Yeah, the fat boy.
Or little boy, and fat man. Yeah, I'm sorry. The other one's cool. I'm all about siege breakers, baby. Biggest fucking damage. Fat man, there you go.
Yeah, they're getting some environmental storytelling happening, by the way. Yeah,
awesome.
It's coming.
Yeah, because there was 2 bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, being Fat Man, Little Boy. I forget which was where.
Wait, so which one on which? What?
Actually, okay, this is a funny thing as well. Like, again...
No, I know the history. Which one are we going for?
Huh?
You were like, which one was where?
Batman? Just
tell Batman was Nagasaki, Little Boy was Hiroshima.
There you go, that's all I wanted to know.
That's what I was checking. I'm like, was that the question?
Off the top of my head, some of this weird trivia is just in there, and then like suddenly going to like classes with like...
Big boy! That's what I was looking for. The weapon in Fallout 4 is the big boy.
Yes, but you realize you're like,
now,
oh,
Jess.
Life experience counts for a bit, because I just know things that kids don't. Oh, sad.
Jess.
Fat man?
Attention, Helldivers. The automatons have stolen
Are you trying to convince me to play Helldivers tonight? And if so,
no.
In an operation far too
yet?
complex for their tiny processors alone, our data vaults have been breached. In the wrong hands, this symbol of peace would become a weapon of total
we
annihilation.
destroyed a planet, by the way.
A threat
I know
to
you do.
freedom
It happens a few
itself.
times.
No, in
Together,
Helldivers.
we will fight our way to Cyberstan, the
We blew up a
metal
planet.
heart of tyranny.
I know we did.
Will
It was very
uncover the
anticlimactic.
sinister force orchestrating this attack.
But also, there's a black hole
bring
that didn't exist for a while.
democracy to their doors.
Yeah, that's how we will learn.
All Helldivers to hell.
Did you see the tank?
For freedom, for
I did see the tank.
glory,
It was mowing down
for
robots.
Super Earth.
We have a tank now.
For democracy, baby.
Not even the only thing.
Big DDs or dominant daddies even, and little girls. Yeah.
Tanks. Say hello to the Bastion tank. Back in production for the March on Cyberstan.
Can we get someone to like
Each tank
put
comes
Red
with
versus
more
Blue Sheila's
specialist
voice on this?
seats. You'll be working together to rain down freedom, one shell at a time.
Pull my finger, tank
The
shoots.
driver expertly maneuver through
I'm
the
pretty sure
battlefield.
Pull my finger is a
Lead the
reference to Red
charge
versus
at
Blue.
breakneck
No, but I'm backing it up because it was so perfectly timed. Look.
One shell at a time. The driver
Oh my
expertly
god.
maneuver through the battlefield, lead the charge at breakneck speeds of up to 32 kilometers per hour. The gunner
God, so fast.
delivers surgical strikes of justice with the
No, but see,
120
I
millimeter
can
high
pull my finger
velocity
in front of
battle cannon.
Sheila the tank. This man I can see, like, you know.
Pacify the enemies of
the
managed
boost.
democracy with the
Just
coaxial
saying out
heavy
loud,
machine
like-
gun.
Oh, no, I would absolutely be like, Sheila
Passengers,
says, get in, shut the
hitching a
fuck
ride
up,
to
get in.
Cyberstan has never been easy.
Yeah, like,
But remember,
yeah, but
protect
then again, there'd be a
those
stupid,
flanks.
ridiculous line from Boost
Automatons
going like,
really
"Pull my
don't
finger."
understand the meaning of
No,
personal
pull my
space.
finger. And
So
Sheila's like,
step
if
up,
you don't get in,
strap
I'll
in
kill you
as
both.
we
It's like, yeah.
roll to victory.
Oh, I know the one you mean now, yes.
We need. Well,
We need to
something
get to
like that.
Helldivers,
Like we
but
need someone.
yes.
We need someone to dub that over the top there. Yeah,
That's a good
fucking
point.
red versus blues, old school internet gold. I may not be
It's sad that it's actually becoming old
the
school now.
programming history that fucking Sam has here, but I grew up on the internet, baby. That's it. This is my playground. I got the scars to prove it.
I'm
And
the
my scars
team
don't
killing
stretch me.
fucktard.
It's like, yeah, there were so many fucking bangers of quotes from there, like, yeah, it's...
God
can't
damn
be
it, I'm
fucked.
the team
It's a
killing
good
fucktard.
strategy. Yeah,
Yep.
it's a puma. It is sad what happened to...
They actually, no, when they released the FRV in, like, the little buggy in Helldivers, they made a warthog, they made a warthog reference. They actually referenced, yeah, they did. They, in the canonical world description, they made the
I'm
red
pretty sure
versus
it's
blue
like-
reference.
Yeah.
Now, Jess,
Oh.
I have a little bit to plow through. Because if I wait any longer on this, I'm going to be very annoyed.
Plow me, baby. Sheila and GLaDOS, that's just robot porn.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not saying I wouldn't watch it, I'm just saying it's robot porn.
This neurotoxin is tasty. Can I have some more, please? Because Sheila won't die from it. Or are you staring at the
picture?
picture?
What am I looking at now? I
You
am.
are
I'm trying to
currently
figure out
looking at the Nuclear Safety Administration's patrol sweep to make sure that no one's hiding a dirty bomb near the Super Bowl.
Right.
Because the US does this shit. Paranoia!
They're trying to figure out a way of, like, the repost there is saying, what if there's an easy way to defeat that? It's just don't be there when the plane goes overhead and then move into the area.
But, you know, that's the person who I follow. Because, you know, username checks out. Yeah, they posted some crazy shit. Yeah.
Of course they did.
But,
I'm like, there's some interesting takes, I'll bet.
They do. And have always had some good cakes. But, yeah, no, the thing is, this is a real plane. This is a real thing they do. And they're not wrong, but they're less wrong. Like, they are more wrong than they might appear to be. Because I know how the plane works. So it's like, no, it's very, like, listening for footsteps nearby. Like, you don't have to be, like, you can hear them nearby. Like, the plane will pick some shit up. Like, it's its job.
Right.
Which is why they're basically doing just a big-ass giant sweep. It's a bit weird they didn't start further north. That's a little lazy on them. I'm guessing maybe there's some budget pressure. But anyway.
Yeah, but budget pressure is called Donald Trump hasn't paid anyone for a long time. And he might be
Speaking
fascist,
of
but
budget
definitely
pressures,
gonna
we
have
are
the
getting
whole-
into the dark timeline in hard, fast mode. Florida's repealing all of their fucking vaccine mandates, which is a great thing to do when the United States is on track too. Let me find the graph.
Give them more COVID, baby. What have they got behind
Fuck
corner number
COVID,
two?
the
More
measles.
Holy shit, that's worse.
Stella, get a measles shot.
Oh god.
Stella, if you have not got a measles shot, get a measles shot.
I'm like, sorry, what? Give me the worst epidemics and pandemics in history, please. I'll have the.
This isn't pandemic. No. Most people can't spread much with measles. It's just very infective.
Yeah.
So like you get, it's a stochastic process. So COVID, people would walk around not knowing they had it. So big spread. Measles,
Sure. Okay.
will make you feel shit
thinking
real
of,
quick.
Yeah, I'm looking for the most. I'm looking for the outbreaks.
Honestly, America has
Measles,
not yet lost the chance to
1963.
eat the rich. America has
look.
simply lost
Measles is on list 63.
the
baby,
mandate of
63.
heaven.
Yes, sure.
But no,
The mandate
I'm
of
not
heaven
kidding,
of,
Stella, with the whole measles thing. Because, like, look, I'm maybe traveling to America for, like, 3 days. And I'm literally, like, I'm going to get a fucking measles